Okay, so this video is going to teach you the fastest way to make $10,000 now, this year, next year, whatever. It's not like anything else. It's not agency. It's not high ticket. There's no sales calls. There's no fulfillment. There's no clients to talk about or think about. It's just simply the fastest way to make money online now. It's the best thing you can do. It's what I've been doing for a very long time. I'll show you in the next 12 minutes. You'll figure it out. You'll have a brand new system. You can set this up and run it in a weekend. Okay, so if you watch this video, 1 week from now, you'll be making money. All right, that's it for me. Check it out. Okay, what's up guys? So in this video, I'm going to talk about the quickest way to make money, to make $10,000 a month in 2024, 2025, because it's towards the end of the year. So I run multiple different businesses, some of which you guys have no idea about. Okay, now I'm going to start showing them on this channel so you can see what's going on behind the scenes. This is the quickest way for you to be able to get 10K a month now, okay, without any sales calls, without any fulfillment, and without any outbound. Right? So the system is on screen over here for you guys to see. There we go. And we will go over this right now. So step one, first step over here says find one thing you're good at. Okay? So everyone's good at something. If you're, for example, if you bake cakes in a bakery, you're good at baking cakes. It's good enough. Okay, information. All right? Then you make the simplest lander possible for it. So you have something you're good at, you make a lander for it. I'll show you, okay? And you follow the structure of my lander over here, www.myprofitableease.com. Here it is. Okay? This is literally something I put together in like 5 minutes. Not the copy took a couple hours, right? But like, look, doesn't take much to make money. Okay? Then you run Facebook ads to the lander with worldwide targeting. Just think about what I'm telling you. This stuff is actually impactful. Okay? When you start running ads to the lander that's selling something that you're good at, okay, what the offer is, and the offer should always be in one of these three: health, wealth, or relationships. This is where the money is. This is what every single offer you ever make should be. It should be about improving people's health, improving their wealth, so making them money, or helping their relationships. Okay? So, for example, for health, fix back pain. Fix back pain. People will pay you if you can do that for them. Okay? For example, there's a mobility guy. What's it called? Beard. Beard, the best you can be. Let's search that now. You'll find his Instagram and everything. There you go. He teaches Kinstretch, which is mobility, which helps people with back pain, joint pain, better movement, all this sort of stuff. Health. He's making tons of money. Okay. Wealth. Wealth is easy. Wealth is on my channel, right? Wealth is anything that makes people money. Even this video. You're not paying for it, but I'm teaching you how to make money. Okay. Relationships. Relationships is just simple stuff like how to get your ex back, how to make your wife fall in love with you again, how to fix the relationship with your teen son, like stuff like that. Relationships. Okay. The hell was it? Anyway, whatever, doesn't matter. I had someone in mind. But your offer that you're good at, the thing you're good at, should be either health, wealth, or relationships, because that's where the money lies. If it's in something else, you're gonna have a much tougher time. Okay? But this is the simplest structure. Again, it's a 10K a month right now. Find one thing you're good at in one of these three things: health, wealth, or relationships. You make the simplest lander possible for it, so a landing page like this on ClickFunnels. Okay? You follow the structure of mine on myprofitableease.com, which I've shown here. Okay? Header text, promise, image, big promise, call to action, another image, copy, 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 some proof, call to action, copy, 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 call to action, copy, copy, another picture just to break up the text, more copy, another picture, more copy, call to action, guarantee, bonus, frequently asked questions. Okay? Very simple lander. And this lander, doing it like this, gives you proof of concept. Okay? That the thing you're selling has an audience. And then you run Facebook ads to that lander with worldwide targeting. Why worldwide? Why not USA and UK and all these first world countries? Because the costs are way higher. If you do worldwide and you sell this thing for fairly cheap, i.e. like $27, don't go lower, that devalues you. $27 is fine for worldwide. Anyone in the world can afford $27. Okay, you get much, much, much lower ad costs. Okay, and what that translates to is profitability and money for you. Okay, and all you need to do to know if it's going to work or not is 5x the retail price of your thing. Okay, so your ad budget is going to be, so let's say you're selling a thing for $27, just like Mini Magnet. Okay, Mini Magnet over here is on myprofitableease.com. Mini Magnet, I'm selling it for $27. $27. Okay, $27 times 5 equals about $150. Okay, to test and validate your offer and your thing. So your startup cost is $150 plus some time put into it. If you do 5 of these, one will hit. Okay, if you do 10 of these, one of these will 100% hit. Okay, and it's not like the 10th will hit, so you're down $1,500, right? One of them is going to hit beforehand. And it's not like all the others are just money loss, they're just not fully profitable. Okay, so you run ads to the lander that you copy my fucking lander on, all right? And you sell something to do with health, wealth, or relationships. And if on the initial ads you have above 50% returns, you have a winner. So if you put in 150 and you get back 75, okay, on the front end, that means boom, you have a winner and you're gonna make money. Okay, because after you have this validation, then you build out what's inside the course or the thing you're selling or whatever the fuck. Okay, and then how to make money is you do these things. You add an order bump. Okay, when the order bump is something right here, this thing, right? I have a $7 order bump. 1-to-1 mini magnet ideation with Edward. I come up with an amazing mini magnet idea for you. Save time testing, blah, 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 blah. It's a good offer. Like literally, I've had one person not click this. So everyone who buys this thing actually buys it for 34 instead of 27. Because this is a great order bump. Okay? And then what do you add? You add upsell 1. So after they buy this, right? After they buy this here, and they put their card in, and the card gets charged, there's an offer that says, hey, do you want this other great, amazing thing, a bit more detail? Okay? You're looking for about 30% take rate there, okay, on offer 1. And I'll go over these numbers in this sheet that I have open, right? Upsell 2, you're looking at about 10% take rate, and downsell 1, and people say no to 1 and 2. Downsell is also about 10%. Okay? And then you keep running ads. And when you have all this stuff going, you should be above 70%. Okay? So above 70% means 150 times 0.7, you've made back at least 105 with all this stuff added in. Okay? And when you do that, things work. You're now making money. And then you funnel all these people into a school group or a Facebook group. All these people that are asking the thing you want on your simple lander. Okay? You add in group coaching, and that's where things get interesting. Because what group coaching is something that gives you compounding monthly income. All right? And we're going to do the math here so you see how this works. But basically, if in month 1 you made $9,000, in month 2 you'll make $17,000 off the same ad spend. You're not increasing ad spend anywhere. Month 3 you'll make $25K, and month 4 you'll make $32K. This is from the recurring monthly subscription or group coaching access that people will give you. All right? Now, let's look at the numbers. Here's the mini magnet calculator. If you guys copy this or just tell ChatGPT to transcribe this URL, you will have access to this. This is usually only given to people who buy the mini magnet, but whatever. And you can go file, make a copy. And that's what I've done. Here, this one nobody has access to, so don't bother copying this URL. All right, but here's the math. So let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, here's the math on the screen. So basically, you're putting your ad spend here, your ROAS here, and this is just the ROAS 1, ROAS 2, ROAS 3, ROAS 4, so you can see different options, right? So I'm assuming worst 0.8 on 1, and then 1 on this one, and then 1.5 on this one, and so on and so forth. But really, let's just look at this one. Okay, so let's even hide these. Okay, here we go. So this is going to be VMath, and let's put some here so my camera is not in the way. Okay, There we go. All right. So this is ROAS 1 at 0.8. So ROAS 1 equals 0.8. And what that means is on the first thing you're selling for $27, you're getting 0.8 back. So you put $27 in and you get 27 times 0.8, which whatever the fuck that is back. Okay? And then basically, at this offer, 100% of the people who bought it obviously will buy it, right? That's what the calculation is. And you have this much, with this much ad spend, you have this many buyers, and you have this revenue, right? So you put 5K in, 0.8 of that is 4,000, all right? And then for the upsell 1, 2, and 3, if you make a copy, you can play around these numbers, but these are standard industry average rates. 30% will say yes to upsell 1, which you're gonna sell for $50. That gives you an extra 2K. 10% will say yes to upsell 2, which you price a little bit lower, $27. People are gonna say yes, so you're gonna get $400 in. And 10% will say yes to downsell 1, which is very cheap. See, so the structure, pricing structure of upsell 1, 2, and downsell 1, upsell 1 is more expensive, about double, right, of the first offer. Okay? Upsell 2 is the same price as the first offer. And then downsell 1 is cheaper by $10 than the first offer. Okay, and again, you can play around with these numbers, you can edit anything in yellow. Okay, this is a little bit of a high ad spend, so let's run it with $1,000 ad spend. Okay, $1,000 ad spend is going to give you, that's fucking nothing, right? And you can put this together in a weekend. You put $1,000 and you get 0.8 out. Okay, so this, blah, 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 right? And then you profit off 1,000 ad spend, right? Your total revenue is this, and your ad spend is this, so you profit 350. But then where it gets interesting is the group coaching offer. Because monthly group coaching, you're gonna sell it for more than 350. I just put 350 because you can sell for at least 500. Okay? And it has about a 15% take rate, honestly. All right? So when that happens, then every single month, you're gonna have 4.4. You can't have 0.4 of a student, but you know what I mean. Right? Students, and that's gonna equal $2,000 in new profit for you. So 2,000 on top of this. And this then starts to compound because these people who come in month 1, 4 students in month 1, many of them will stay for month 2, and then month 3, and month 4, etc. Okay? So we're assuming 100% stay just for this math. Okay? But if you have $1,000 in, then in month 1 you're making 2.5 in profit. And what I would suggest is you put this profit straight back into ads and increase this ad spend. Okay? But if you keep it at 1,000 ad spend, then in month 2, assuming all your coaching people stay, you're gonna make $5,000. In month 3, you're gonna make $7,000. And in month 4, ta-da, $10,000 in profit. There you go. You can build this in a fucking weekend, okay? All of this, exactly this system, is over here at myprofitableease.com. How can I erase all of this? Okay, all of this is on myprofitableease.com. And you can go there, check it out, and see it for yourself, and copy the lander and all this shit, right? Because this is the quickest way for people to make money. And the reason I do this, just so you know as a background, is I use these systems to get leads in profitably for my high ticket stuff, okay? Most people lose money selling lead magnets and then hope to make it up on the back end. So they lose money on customer acquisition. If you run a system like this, you make money right away at the start, okay? When we run ads for Mini Magnet, I don't know what we have at least one ROAS. I think it's closer to 1.5 or 2, just on the $27, right? So if we go back to the calculator, if we say ROAS 1 is 2, then off $1,000 in ad spend, by month 4, you're making 25K in profit, okay? But let's assume it's 0.8. But let's assume you're actually not dumb and you put 2,500 in from the second month into this, okay? And then look how much better it looks. All right, so this is then, you put first month, you put 1,000 in, second month, you put 2.5 in. So this will be third month, you have 6,000. Fourth month, you have 11,000. Fifth month, you have 17,000. Next month, you have 23K a month. And okay, assume there's some attrition, right? Not all the coaching students will stay on, right? So whatever, let's have this be like, 0.75. Anyway, in 4 months, you have 0.75 of passive income, and the group coaching can be like 1 call a week that you do with them, all right, with your students. So there you go. If you want to make money right now, the fastest way to do it is not the high ticket stuff that I do, because that takes time to build, right? It's doing things like this, doing things intelligently with compounding monthly income, and people who come in on a subscription model and actually like you and like your stuff, and then they're happy to keep paying you because you're giving them real value. right? Now I know some of you are thinking, oh my God, $500 is too much. Let's put this $300. Even $300, you run this for 4 months or 5 months, you're making 14K a month in profit. And if you're like, oh my God, 15% is too much, make it 5%, right? Okay, still, in 4 months, you have $5,000 extra profit for you, free money, doing nothing, with the most horrible, inefficient systems ever possible, and you're running ads that are even losing money at 0.8 on the front end. Okay, so if you guys want to make money right now, do this. Find one thing you're good at, make the simplest lander possible for it, copy mine over here on myprofitableease.com, right? Run worldwide Facebook ads. You get offer validation within 5x the price, right? If you want to save money, you can say 3 to 5x, or even you can even say 2 to 5x. 2 to 5x. Because if you spend double the amount of your thing, it's $27, it's still a little bit low, okay? Let's say 3. 3 to 5x, right? Because if you spend 3x the price of your thing, you have 0 sales, then okay, move on to the next one, okay? But the 5x is good to get to this, to understand what your returns are. So if you have 0 at 3x, then move on. Then if you don't have, you have better than 0, then keep going to see what it is at 5x. And here it is, okay? So that's how we do it, and this is what you end up getting, right? Monthly income, compounding monthly income, all of this. And the great thing about ads is I'm sure you guys have credit cards, okay? You can run this on a credit card. So it can be 5,000, right? And then once the systems are proven, they're making money first month, right? Over here, you're already at 10K. But let's make these numbers real. 15, 500, okay? So if you have a card with a 5K limit or 10K limit, you put 5K onto ads. Once they work, once they're proven to work, right? And in month 1, you make 12K profit, and then 23, and then 35, and then 46. And assume there's attrition. Okay, so it's not 46. Maybe you're 30K in month 4 because people dropped off from the group coaching. But that's still 30K a month, $1,000 a day. And what's your risk? There is no fucking risk, because this 5,000 you're putting on credit is into something that's working. It's not you're just setting 5,000 on black, right? You're putting 150 on every test, but the 5,000 is to a functional working system, right? So you guys want to make money, do this. This is easier than all the other stuff I talk about. And yeah, if you want to know more, if you want help one-on-one, whatever, Telegram, there's a link down below, t.me/EdwardAir. I'm available for whatever you want, mentorship one-on-one. It is expensive, but I just love doing it. So that's it for me. Cheers.